Hello, my name is Bill and welcome to MindYourCrypto. In front of me, I have MATIC Network and of course, we are on TradingView 4-hour frame and we got Fibonacci retracement and the support levels here. First is 79 to 80 cents, 70 cents, 62 cents and of course our major support level, guys, the 54 to 55 cents. This is a major support level because first of all it is the 0.618 line, the Fibonacci retracement, the golden ratio. Secondly, if you can see, if I can zoom back in, it was our first resistance back there on this swing high, on this impulsive wave back there on 11th March. So it is a very significant support level that we need to hold if we had to retrace, and I think this is a clear buying opportunity if we have to retrace back, but I will talk about this later. Right now, these are our main support levels in case we fall deeper, and we will see, we will make a price analysis. Before my previous video, I told you guys that we had this momentum here, lower highs, higher lows, we were into a squeeze point there, we might see going down or upwards. It went upwards, hitting this resistance level, then coming back down. It didn't manage to close above the high here at 19.90 cents. It went above at 95 cents, but didn't manage to close above. Okay, so right now what do we have here for the MACD? In the 4-hour frame, you can see this bearish cross. After this, regaining some distance here, you can see this bearish cross, and we are consolidating for a bit now. Should we panic right now? No, but we should be careful. So we got this bearish cross, we have some distance here, as you can see, between the MACD, the blue line is the MACD and the signal line is the orange line here. When the MACD is beyond the orange line, we have a bearish situation, always remember that. And of course, this is what we have right now as our support levels and our Fibonacci retracement resistance level, our previously resistance level, of course, that we need to surpass in order to say in the short term that we will go any further above. Right now I got support levels only because the possibility of a more of a retracement is better, and of course right now we might as well fall a little bit more. Let's see now the RSI and the commodity channel index. I will remove the drawings, and of course let's see where are we in the 4-hour frame. We had this here, guys, this one that the RSI went above the 70, went above the 70, overbought situation, consolidating, then very high risk. Okay, so we had a very high risk because we were above the 70, and of course for the commodity channel index, same here, we were above the 100, then we fell down, guys, as you can see, and we are now not in an overbought, not in an oversold situation. We are now in between the 100 and the minus 100 and the 100 for the commodity channel index, and the 30 and the 70 for the relative strength index. We might fall a little bit more. We don't want to fall so much because we don't want to test some important support levels for the RSI. For example, this support level, we will test this and this support level. Okay, so right now these are our two major support levels for the RSI. We want to maintain above them, otherwise we will fall a little bit more. So let's go to MATIC against a USDT, but on the daily frame, and we will see the daily RSI and the commodity channel index. And of course, guys, I've always told you, when we extend so much the Bollinger bands, we will always consolidate inside. So we extended the top Bollinger band, the top line of the Bollinger band, you can see here, and we are going inside again. Same happened back here, 12th March, we extended the top Bollinger band, we are going inside. We had a high risk, and of course, here, guys, above the 70 we are right now, and of course we can fall a little bit more. What we want to see is falling till this point. What we want to see for the RSI is falling till this point, then going up, so we can see higher highs and higher lows for the RSI when we are in a bullish trend. We don't want to fall beyond this line, or of course this line right here. Okay, so these are very important for the daily frame, but you can see in the daily frame we are still in a very risky situation. Of course, for the commodity channel index it is the same. Commodity channel index is more sensitive to the price action, and the MACD, we have gained so much distance here that I always tell you guys, the more the distance, the more the risk between the lines when the blue line is above the cyclical line. So here, what I don't really like is this angle. If it can go like this and then move downwards, then we might see a further consolidation for the MACD as well. We will wait and see. Always, I want to be honest with you guys. And of course, that's the part right now. We might consolidate a bit more inside the Bollinger Bands. Let's see MATIC against Bitcoin in the 4-hour frame. This is not right. This Fibonacci retracement is not right. I want to take it up to this top. You can see here 30 April, and of course I want this gray line to go into this bottom. Okay, so now we are pretty fine. Now we are pretty accurate. We went down from this major resistance level, as you can see here, for the MATIC against Bitcoin. Now we are testing the 0.382 and the 0.5 Fibonacci retracement levels. In other words, 0.4013, 0.4012, guys. Of course, we are testing this. The 50-day MA still looks good, guys, for the 4-hour frame and the 10 and the 30-day MA, but we need to let the EMAs reach the price, as I always tell you. So we have here a head and shoulders pattern, if you can see, and we will be testing this this support line. We might be testing, guys, we might be testing this support line as well. Let me just draw this. Okay, here it is. We might even went down to this. Then we will see afterwards for the MATIC against Bitcoin what we will do. We might fall into 0.4012 to 13. Okay, so we might fall there, and afterwards we will see what we will be doing. Right now we should be careful. We should be really careful for the daily frame. Let's see firstly the MACD. The MACD, as you can see, for MATIC against Bitcoin, it has this angle that I explained in the MATIC against USDT. It has that angle that I don't really like, but it is not something that we should see, that blue line crosses the signal line. It is not something that we should necessarily see. We might not cross, but we might fall a bit and afterwards go back then up, but we should be careful. That's what I mean, guys. We should be careful. The distance between the blue line and the signal line is huge. Okay, so we go now to the price analysis, and the price analysis, we got this Fibonacci retracement level, started from the bottom 23rd April, went upwards, guys, from this till this point at Fibonacci retracement level at 30 April. You can see here the sell pressure and the 3 bearish candles here, the 3 consecutive bearish candles here, the red candles. As we can see, when we're having these candles, we might consolidate even further. Back there, guys, I told you we had the squeeze point. We might go downwards or upwards. We went upwards, so I'm going to delete this for now. This was in my previous video, you can check it out. But right now, what we are seeing here is these important Fibonacci retracement levels: 50, 79 to 80 cents, 70 cents, guys, 62, and the 55 cents here, guys. The 55 cents around this area, which was previously, as you can see, if I zoom out, it was previously a resistance level back on 11th March. So these Fibonacci retracement levels are pretty accurate. Of course, we got some minor support levels right here, but these are our main support levels. And what we are seeing here, is a kind of a head and shoulders pattern. Okay, we are seeing here kind of head and shoulders pattern where we might just go into the 70 cents, and afterwards we will see what we will be doing. I think, guys, we might hit the 70 cents. Let's see what MATIC will do. Of course, for the midterm, it still looks pretty good, guys, but now we are seeing a head and shoulders pattern that we might even fall to 70 cents, and from there we can go downwards or upwards. And you can see what I'm always telling, with just by using the RSI, you can identify the top. So what we have here, guys, lower RSI, you can see here, lower highs, okay, but the price is going upwards. What we are seeing here, you can see the line is getting more horizontal to the tops, and of course lower highs for the RSI, higher highs for MATIC. When we are seeing this in the 4-hour frame, especially for the RSI, you can see this on the commodity channel index as well, but it doesn't always work. It usually works more to the RSI. It is a general rule when you see that we are approaching a top. So here we had a top, we were approaching the top back then, head and shoulders, left shoulder, top, the head, okay, and the right shoulder, we might even fall further down. We have to be careful for the short term I'm talking about, because for the mid-long term, MATIC is still looking strong, guys. For those who bought here, for example, or here, do not worry, and of course do not sell your position. A very good buying strategy for me will be, as we go deeper down, you can buy the dips. Especially you need to put less money here, more money here, and more money in the 55 cents if we had to fall down here. If we had to fall in the 50 cents, I would just put more money there, because it is the golden ratio, the 0.618 Fibonacci retracement level. That's what we want to see, guys. That's what we need to focus on, mainly this key support level, sorry guys. And of course, if we had to go upwards, we would say that we need to break this resistance level in order to be sure that we will buy again for the short term. Right now, what we are doing, we should be waiting, not panicking, and of course, for me, you can buy the dips. You can buy the dips as we get here, because this is just a retracement because of the technical analysis. It is not a retracement because of the market. The market continues to grow. Therefore, MATIC for the mid-long term will be starting to looking pretty good. We just have to wait and be patient for the very short term. That's what I'm talking about, and that's what I want you guys to have to minimize the risk. For me, we don't have a very clear buying opportunity right now, but as we wait and see, as we wait for MATIC to see what it will do, we might have a clear buying opportunity. And of course, if we had to see it going above this level, then I would set my buying order above the 94. For example, I might set it back into 95, 96, around there. It is not impossible to see a double top and then going downwards. But of course, right now, we should be careful from now on for MATIC, because we might just test some further down support levels, important support levels, and the most important is the 54 to 55 cents. And always remember, never lose your position, because if you don't lose your position, you haven't lost anything. I'm sure better days are going to come. I'm just want to be honest with you guys, do some real technical analysis that is based on the Fibonacci retracement levels, and not only, okay, because right now this is the best possible Fibonacci retracement level someone could draw from this bottom to this top, so we can identify some important support levels. Thank you for watching. Have a fantastic day wherever you are. And of course, stay tuned for many more videos. Bye guys.